seed in the West for a day loses that next game. Clippers.
Systems. Also, the minus 290 hockey system smacks again.
6-3.
Dude, Josh, so Javon's
It was
system.
Javon's system from
Yeah, minus 190. Javon's system from last year. I don't know if he's been doing it this year, but Josh has been doing it now. Yeah. Dude, we've been taking plus 1.5, and they've been winning outright by like 2 goals, 3 goals.
I'm shocked it still works.
Yeah, like insane.
It was working a lot last year. He hasn't really been going back to it, but he did say he was like, yeah, Vegas should be a good bet, right? And I'm like,
yeah,
dude, like, I want to take him.
A free hockey system. If they're minus 190, you take plus 1.5 or the dog outright. It's gonna hit at like a 90% clip.
Yeah, it's 100% right now.
It's hitting at 100% right now.
It actually can't lose right now.
Yeah, it's a can't lose play. Bet responsibly. Wait, Chelly, can you come out here real quick? I just want you to sit in Josh's chair for like 2 minutes. I just want to have a conversation with you really, really quick about something.
Do you know who's minus 190 tomorrow? There's no one today.
If it's the fucking Devils.
The Leafs.
Wow, that's a free fade.
Here,
can you just sit in Josh's chair real quick? You're not going to be on cam, but I just want to have a conversation with you really quick.
The Sabres.
What's up, chat?
Guys, Chelly is in Josh's chair. You're not going to be able to see him. We don't have a cam for it. But hey, buddy.
What's good?
We're done betting on the Devils. We're done.
What I'm about to say might shock you.
No, like we're done.
They're max today. Dude, new coach.
No, dude.
New coach.
Dude, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't.
We are moose shit, dude.
Suck.
I was with my fellow Devils fans this weekend, like the kids that I grew up that made me Devils fans. The Tonella family, shout out. Dude, we watched both Devils games. Dude, moose.
They're really bad.
Like moose. We don't even look like a fucking hockey team. Like moose.
Yeah, losing to the Ducks isn't a good look.
I want Timo Meyer's head in GTA.
The issue
I fucking hate him. Like I hate him.
We're
missing 2 defenders.
Luke Hughes is not an elite defender. He's decent on the
power
play. Decent on the power play, but he's just not your guy defensively, which is like a lot of people, Devils fans especially, are attributing like the failure to that was it Miller and Hughes line, the defensive line. So they're really bitching.
Well, dude, Luke Hughes couldn't guard a traffic cone, but he can rip top Ched any day of the week.
Yeah, that's fair.
Which is a problem.
What was the double system for the Devils today? They fired their coach and what else?
And we're moose shit, like 0-5 in the last 5.
There's something else.
Back-to-back for the Panthers in New York.
Oh, yeah, because
like the Rangers
teams never do the full New York fit sweep, and they just whatever.
I will say, if there's one team that's probably going to do the full New York sweep, I would bet on the Panthers to do that because they are probably the best team.
Keep in mind,
right now.
Devils not in New York. They play in New Jersey.
True.
So that wouldn't be a New York sweep. It's our only team.
New York, New Jersey system apparently is
can't take that away from us. It's the only team we have in New Jersey. Everyone else plays in New York.
Don't be shocked when you open Twitter and it's the fucking squad ride today.
What, Devils?
Dude, but we're not doing it. We're done. I wrote that on the board and I'm keeping it there to remind myself that we're done. We're done. They were minus 250 when I wrote that on the board. They lost by 3 goals.
Jack Hughes' goal was free.
Was free. That actually was free.
Nice wager.
That was free. That was a Jack Hughes goal was air. But that's all we have. Like we're done.
Yeah.
I'm done. You're done. If I see it in a Chele or a Frosty, my brains are going to be on the ceiling in GTA because I can't do it. I literally we suck, dude. I watch the games. We suck.
I will say that there's probably only one team in the NHL that I wouldn't fade right now, and it's the Panthers. Like, I think I'm comfortable fading literally every other team in the NHL. I'm comfortable placing a wager against, even the fucking Sharks to beat the Stars.
Dude, I'm comfortable fading the Devils because we suck. We're not making the playoffs. Like, it's over.
Let me see your Panthers slip later today.
Like, new coach, old coach, it doesn't matter. Like, we suck at hockey.
Yeah.
No coach is going to be able to come in and, like, change the way we're playing.
Shit orgs, man.
Okay.
Shit org.
We're not a shit org. You know what's actually insane that you just said that? My buddies that I was with, one of them way bigger Devils fan than I am, watched the whole game or watches every game, whole game, like huge hockey guy. We were at the bar, like so messed up in Nashville. And he looks at me after because we both bet on the Devils. And he looks at me and he goes, dude, I'm just starting to think like we might be a poverty franchise. And I was like, don't say it. I was like, don't say that.
Yeah.
Because if that's true, I'm in moose. Because I don't have a single good franchise. Wow. If the Devils become a poverty franchise like the Jets, where like it goes from bad to worse every year, dude, I don't know what I'm.
I just don't. There's so much talent on the ice. I don't know how they're so moose.
Dude, you look at those lines; those might be like some of the best lines in hockey.
Yeah,
offensively.
Yeah.
Defense, moose shit. But offensively, like we should at least be putting up 4 or 5 goals a game.
It kind of reminds me of like the Angels lineup.
Dude, like actually.
Yeah.
like
How do you have Rendon, Trout, Ohtani, and fucking all these goats, and you're not even in third place in your division?
Because our pitching is moose shit.
Yeah.
And our fucking goalies suck dick. I fucking
It is
hate
Team
Timo.
Tuesday.
Dude, if you guys get me to bet on the Devils today and they lose by 2 or 3 goals again, like I just can't do it. Like, I literally cannot do it. Like I promise you I can't do it.
Well, good thing there's a lot of CBB.
But
and
back to what I was saying, I did check and I saw you went 3 for 4.
Yeah. Again, bro, I'm actually literally cursed right now. And some dude actually DM'd me last night saying, bro, I see you're in the dumps right now. I felt the need to share this with you. And it's a 10-minute long TikTok of this dude doing some weird ass voodoo fucking like weird ass shit, bro. And I don't know why I watched the whole fucking thing.
10 minutes.
10 minutes long.
You watched a
Of
10-minute
this guy doing
voodoo
some
TikTok.
voodoo ritual with some crystals and shit. Just speaking like sucking out the negative fucking vibe out of it.
Sucking soul.
Yeah, dude. And I was like,
He
bro,
sucked your soul.
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna pull it out. I was like, bro, I can't believe I just watched this entire thing. And he's like,
And
hey,
you
man.
still lost the bet.
No, I watched it after I lost last night.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
today's the get back.
Yeah, today's the get back.
10 minute.
Yeah, bro, it's nuts. Let me show you real fast.
10-minute TikTok is what we're doing now. Of voodoo. Crystal soul sucking. What
Sorry,
are we-
chat. I don't know why the Wi-Fi on my laptop is tweaking right now, so that's why Trent's camera's a little.
Chalk.
I mean, it's fine now, but it just went out for a sec.
No, the Wi-Fi is chalk.
God, why is the Wi-Fi?
Wi-Fi
so
is
chalk?
chalky. Wi-Fi is
Chances
chalky.
are that someone has placed an evil eye upon you.
No, dude.
Thankfully, I've been sent by the universe to remove this from you.
Get that off, dude. No. No, dude. You watched a whole TikTok where someone was like, somebody put an evil eye on you, and I'm gonna get it off you.
Yeah.
10 minutes.
10 minutes long, dude.
Did he do like throat singing? Did he do something like that?
Dude, it might work. It might work. We'll find out.
I thought that was the TikTok. I was like, no way, I just
No, no.
nailed the throat singing. That's too much, dude.
That is amazing.
What's the weirdest thing you've done to get back?
The weirdest thing that I've done to get back.
Yeah, I mean, he just watched a 10-minute voodoo TikTok to try to get the vibes right.
I don't think I've done anything like weird.
I've definitely done.
I mean, I told you about the outlet thing that I have every day. Like
Oh,
that's
yeah.
just my
Have you heard
everyday
Josh's
thing.
outlet
I
bit?
think I heard that.
Like the USB, like I plug my USB into my car, and if it goes straight in the first time, it's gonna be a good day.
Oh,
If
yeah.
it's wrong, you gotta flip it over.
That's
Flip it over.
Then if you have to flip it over again, then
Oh,
the day's
no.
over. The day's over.
Go back to bed.
Yeah.
Go back to
Might
bed.
as well not even show up to work.
I didn't change my underwear for like 4 days when I was on that
That's
streak.
crazy.
What?
Yeah.
That should stay in the draft.
I was in the trenches of LA, and I was like, finally got hot, and I was like, I'm not taking these drawers off.
Dude. That's pretty
Dude, I had
big.
like 4 clean sweeps in a row, and I was like, these drawers are never coming off. And then I full faded. And I was like, I get these things off.
When did you decide that you're gonna keep the underwear on? Was it like after day one?
I was doing horribly, and I showered that day, put on like fresh pair of drawers, felt like I saw the board so clear, clean swept on TikTok, and I was just like, dude, these aren't coming off. It was the drawers. Like I knew it.
You know
The
what?
minute I
dude?
put them on, I knew they made the difference that day.
When people say, someone DM me this saying, bro, I need you to chirp people who say, I'm seeing the board so clear. Like, what the fuck does that even mean?
Dude, half the time. But you know what though? There's days where I feel like that, where I'm seeing the board so clear, and I'm like, these are who's winning games, and they win the games.
But I feel like it also goes the other way too. Like
Yeah,
you
dude,
can,
I
you
can
can be like,
see
I
the-
see the board so well today, and then you go 0 for 5, and you're like, oh wait.
No, but there will be days
Maybe
where
I
I
did.
literally have
Maybe I
tweeted. There's been days where I've literally tweeted, I'm seeing the board like Stevie Wonder and full faded. Because like I just can't, like nothing is making sense. Like I can't pick a side in the game. But then there are days where like you see the board clear. I also feel like Trent just every month just picks one thing that I say religiously on Twitter, and then there's just like, I fucking hate people that do this on Twitter. And I'm just
No,
like,
but I
dude,
didn't
what
even
the
know you
fuck?
said it. Like, it wasn't a reference to your tweet. It was just some dude mad about people who say that. And I was like, you know what? He's kind of right. What the fuck does that even mean?
People sleep on how much I've revolutionized the gambling industry on Twitter. Like the trash can emoji
Trash can
that everybody
emoji.
hates.
Definitely Mike.
That's this guy.
What else?
That's this guy. I mean, pay for the drinks.
Yeah.
That was me before everything else. Like having
Absolutely.
names for the parlays.
Yeah.
I mean, that might have been you actually.
I remember the first time I was on TikTok, I made a parlay. It was like the 3-headed hawk. And that's when it all
The
started.
Blackhawks, the Atlanta
Yeah.
Hawks,
And
anyone
Iowa
else?
Hawks.
The 3-headed hawk. I know that shit didn't hit.
No, 2 for 3.
I used to, dude, early days of booking, like before I even did like any social media stuff, I used to fucking love Trent's meme lays when he would be like, dude, I don't know if you saw this, but every LA team is playing today.
Yeah,
And it would just be
yeah.
all the LA
Yeah,
teams.
or like Abs, Mavs, Cavs,
Avs, Mavs, Cavs is a fucking classic. Bucks, Ducks,
and
Canucks.
and
Yeah,
Canucks.
yeah.
Yeah.
Jets, Mets, and Nets.
Yeah, that's a good one,
There's a bunch
too.
of them.
There's so many good ones. Fuck. Talk to me about DeMar DeRozan, though, because I have to say, I've been following Trent ever since he made his Twitter account. I'm not even kidding. You bitch a lot.
Yeah,
I've never seen you bitch the way you bitched about DeMar
Dude.
DeRozan. Like every time I refreshed, it was another bitch. Like, I don't even know why he's in the fucking league.
dude, it was insane, bro. I guess I've started taking DeRozan kind of a lot recently for whatever reason. I don't know why. But I've noticed that he just like has a 6-minute window every game where he turns into Michael Jordan. And it's only 6 minutes. It's insane. So when you're betting on DeRozan, you're betting on that 6-minute window to just be fucking Michael Jordan for literally 6 minutes. And it happened last night. It happened the game before that. Happened the game before that. But he had one shot attempt in the first half. I've never seen that
That's
from a superstar caliber player like DeMar DeRozan,
All-star.
all-star.
Yeah.
Maybe not this year.
No,
but
maybe.
he was an all-star.
Was he? No, he wasn't an all-star.
Not this year. No.
Not this year. I'm
There was
talking
no
in the
Bulls player.
past.
No Bulls players?
No Bulls players.
I mean, you
What
guys-
teams didn't have one? Bulls, Pistons? Are those the only two?
Who did the
Hornets,
Jazz
maybe?
have anyone?
I thought Cade made something. in
I don't think the
last
Jazz had anyone because
Yeah.
Laurie didn't make it this year.
Yeah. But no, dude.
Trailblazers, no chance they had one.
Yeah. The Wizards didn't have one either.
I don't think the
Um,
Nets had one.
Damn, I didn't realize there were that many teams without
Yeah,
one.
they did. I don't think.
But dude,
Wizards didn't have one. Jordan pulls back.
Jordan Poole,
29 points in, what was it, 3 minutes?
dude, he's 3 minutes.
No, something like that. In the first quarter, he literally in like 6 minutes or something, he
Yeah,
had 21 points.
He had 20 something points in first quarter. I don't
It
know
was
what
like
the
6
fuck's
for
going
6,
on.
right?
Yeah, it's unfortunate that he could average 100 points the rest of the way. I don't think he'd be green on our go well. He could literally go Wilt Chamberlain every game.
You're not kidding. He could literally average 50 a game. I think it's still chalked.
Yeah,
And people will be like, Jordan Poole's averaging 50 a game. And I'd still be like, dude,
still chalk to go.
didn't move
well.
my fucking needle, man.
Shit's unreal. But what DeMar DeRozan did last night was some of the most badass shit I've ever seen. They were down 20. He had, I think, 12 or 13 PRAs going into the fourth quarter, and we need 33. And out of everybody who had a 1 minute recorded on the floor last night, DeMar was the only player to have 0 rebounds, which
He's a big body.
which he soars over his rebounds a good amount of times. Just the fact that you're on the floor for that long and not one rebound goes your way is crazy. But dude, watching the real app and seeing that shit like light up every time DeMar's scores because he's on fire was insane, bro. It was nuts. It was,
So, but he covered the one.
he covered it.
He's
Yeah.
fun to
In
watch
one
when he gets
quarter.
hot because all of his shots are
Mid-range
just so
merchant.
tough. Like they're so highly contested and just awful shots.
Yeah.
Auto.
Auto, bro. And
Mid range. I've never seen
Yeah.
him take a 3-pointer.
he made 2 last night. Yeah. And he was up for half a 3 on Prize Picks too.
He took one shot going into the fourth quarter and then bang 2
Bang,
threes.
2 threes out of nowhere.
Dude, he's never done that in his
I
whole career.
know.
Like, I actually don't think you can find a single game where he's done that. Going back to the Raptors.
Yeah, that was
That is
fucking-
absurd.
It's weird. Like some games, if he makes his first 3, he'll take 4 more. But if he misses the first one, he's done.
If he missed the first, I'll tell you exactly what he's doing. He's going to that bump fade in the
Yeah.
mid range, dude.
Yeah.
That's
The-
all. He loves the pump, dude. With the jab, little pump jab, dude, and then the fadeaway.
I bet he's like disgusting to watch in like a pickup game.
Oh my
You put him in the
God, yeah.
Y, he's
Right.
catching bodies.
Oh my-
Playing one-on-one against him is actually probably impossible.
3 dribble, 1-on-1. I don't even think he would even need a dribble.
But that just like goes to show, bro, that I feel like any fucking player in this league could just turn it on when they want to.
Yeah, for sure.
Dude, anyone.
Anybody.
Dude, there are guys like, think about Austin Rivers. Have you ever watched his Duke highlights?
Yeah, they're nuts.
Dude, he was fucking disgusting. And then you get to the NBA and they're like, you're going to have to be a role player. And now he's coming like 8th man off the bench his whole career.
Yeah.
Dude, if that guy got like 20 shots a game, I guarantee he averages like 20.
Dude, like Cam Reddish has like one of the nastiest mixtapes of
Of
all time.
all time.
Yeah. And he can't even get a shot up right
Now he's 3-D in the NBA.
Yeah.
Like there's the levels of the NBA are insane. But if you put Cam Reddish in an open gym, he's got 100 points.
Yeah.
Any way you want it.
at that Lifetime. in
Serving,
LA.
dude. Yeah.
You know, he's cooking at that
exactly.
Lifetime.
I know exactly. The LA Lifetime that
Yeah.
everyone goes to and just gets cooked.
Yeah.
Like Kevin Durant's in there just like doing absurd shit. Some guy just got off like an 8-hour work shift for Amazon. He's like, fuck.
Dude, there was one guy we used to play with at our local rec that was an NBA player, and it's, oh my God, it's killing me, bro. I got to ask the chemist who it was.
The chemist.
Yeah. Fuck, dude. I got to text him, bro. It's killing me. I'll figure it out.
I'm not
figure
even
it
a
out.
left bump fade guy.
Most random NBA player. You'd be like, holy shit, dude, that's a throwback.
You know what I think about? Like if
Ken
you put
Bazemore.
wow,
No.
Ken Bazemore is random. If you put campaign in an open gym, I bet he gives you 50.
Oh,
Oh,
my
he's-
God.
I
Yeah.
bet he gives you 50.
Oh my God. Yeah.
I bet he gives you 50. Jordan Poole, even in an open gym, dude, probably gives you 90. Like with not NBA defense, dude,
You'd score
he
every
probably
possession, yeah.
cooks you,
Yeah.
dude. Like the levels of the NBA are absurd, and I love that it's like the one sport where everyone on their couch is like, dude, I can fucking,
Yeah.
I'm making that shot. It's like, dude, I don't know if you're making that shot because when they show different angles of these threes, like I don't know if you saw, I saw a video last night where LeBron basically made D'Lo like heat check.
Yeah.
He like
yeah.
gave him the ball, and then LeBron was like, dude, the hand was here.
I know.
Here.
No space.
Here.
Yeah.
And it was like butter, dude.
Butter,
like
absolute
butter, dude. And it's like I guarantee you, everyone's like, dude, I can fucking make that
Corey Maggette.
shot.
Corey
Wow.
Maggette.
That's
Dude,
the
he
name.
probably gave you buckets.
Buckets.
Like buckets.
That's a
dude.
name. That's hilarious.
Corey Maggette's a
Where'd he
fucking
go?
name, dude.
Where'd he go to college?
Was he Marquette?
Oh, I have no idea. Let me look.
Maggette. Give me the conference, and I bet I can get it. It's either Big Ten or Big East, I bet.
Only ball knows
Don't
in
look. I
chat.
don't want to look. Don't look. I
Yeah,
don't
don't
look.
look, don't look, don't look. Oh, okay. He went to 2 schools, it looks like.
Is there one bigger than the other?
Yeah. ACC.
Oh, Corey Maggette.
Dude, and his
Let me
wife,
think.
his wife would also play on his team,
Wow.
and she would cook us.
Water.
Too. Yeah, water.
Corey Maggette, ACC. And this is the bigger school?
Yeah.
What conference did he start in? When he transferred?
I don't know what they were in then.
Why do I want to say like Syracuse?
Close.
I mean, it's Duke. It's the best school.
Wow, he went to Duke.
Yeah, he's a dude.
And
guy.
Houston.
I fucking hate
Wait, or is
Duke
that
guys.
right? That's an NBA. Who are the Cougars?
Houston University of.
No, but like this jersey has an NBA logo on it.
what?
I don't know. Maybe it's a G League.
Josh, can you wake up?
I'm gonna look. I'll screen share this right now. This makes no sense.
Yeah, Thanasis.
Who is this?
What?
What team is this?
He's asking shit.
Is it the Bobcats?
Oh, the Charlotte Bobcats.
Are those like
Dude,
retro
he was
unis? Those are
fucking
sick.
shredded.
Yeah.
He's like a julienne salad, dude. Do you see how
Yeah,
jacked he
yeah,
is,
yeah.
dude?
That ain't the Charlotte Bobcats.
You
That
played
must be like
against
their-
Corey Maggette, dude. That kid probably fucking banged
Yeah,
on
he
you,
banged.
dude.
That's got to be throwbacks, right? 'Cause it's got an NBA logo on it. Like it has to be an
I don't know
NBA
what
jersey.
the fuck that is, dude. There's an NBA jersey I've been looking for a decade.
Kendall
Like,
Walker
it's
Bobcats.
Nowhere to be found.
So
No, it's an
sick.
Oklahoma City Hornets
Wow.
red Chris Paul jersey. Nowhere to be found.
Fucking hate Chris.
Really?
Paul, but that'd be
yeah,
sick.
you can't
Yeah,
find it.
jersey
That'd be
is sick.
sick.
It's in a
That'd be
Lil
sick.
Wayne music video. He wore it. But the Thunder were in, or the Hornets were in Oklahoma City for a year, and that jersey is just nowhere to be found.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
Oklahoma City Hornets is so tough.
Yeah, it is tough. That
I
was
just
the
I
first-
found it.
The jersey.
The jersey.
Show me.
This one, right?
It's nowhere to be found.
You can buy that.
On StockX, yeah, they have it. It's $174.
You're a
What?
bot.
Mitchell and Ness.
Is nowhere to be found.
Okay, well that's definitely like a fake ass.
No,
jersey.
Mitchell and Ness. It's
No,
real.
StockX is
Yeah.
like,
It's real.
they don't sell
What?
fake shit on Stock.
Yeah.
Jersey's nowhere to be found.
What, dude?
I turned over every rock.
That's
Josh.
$127.
Okay,
Josh,
well,
first Google
I haven't looked in like probably
Yeah,
5 years.
That jersey is sick as
Sick.
fuck.
That, I'm not even kidding, guys. That was literally 10 seconds.
I mean, the last time I checked, I don't think StockX was even a thing.
Yeah. I
Lil
looked
Wayne
up
Morton music
Hornets,
video.
Chris
I turned
Paul, red
over every
jersey.
rock. Every rock. I didn't leave a stone unturned. They were in there for 1 year. I don't think they make them anymore. Josh like, no, I found it. You found the jersey?
Actually, that might be
hysterical.
recent though, because they look like they're retro jerseys. Because Mitchell and Ness didn't make uniforms for the NBA. I
No,
don't
that's
think.
definitely
Yeah.
retro.
So it's just like they made it themselves
And
later
this
on.
is like in 2006. They
Yeah.
were
No,
wearing that
you're not
shit.
finding that.
No.
216.
No.
The NBA store's not selling that.
Yeah.
That's where you used to
They're
have to
selling
go.
it now
dude.
though. The Mitchell and Ness one.
That's
NBA
where you used
store.
to have to go. The NBA
Oh,
store
yeah.
to get
Yeah.
anything you wanted.
for sure.
It's such a I've bought my first Allen Iverson Nuggets jersey at the physical NBA store in New York, and I was bustos. My dad was like, "Oh, you get one jersey," because we like escaped from my mom and my sisters because we were going somewhere for like dinner, and I was like, "I really want to go to the NBA store." My dad was like, "One jersey." I was like, Allen Iverson Nuggets, so sick. Like
That is
baby
sick.
blue is
Yeah.
so tough,
So
dude.
tough.
So tough. All right, do we want to surf some slate, or do what in the world?
Let's do what in the
Let's
world.
do what in the world.
Let's run the little.
I feel like I'm.
That's literally sick.
I feel like I'm about to watch some fucking documentary in the third grade.
That's
science
literally
class.
sick. Yeah. Mr. Robbins' science class just introduced the new chromosome testing. That's sick. All right, Josh, what do we got? What in the world?
What?
Let's make it quick.
Let's talk about your tweet from yesterday, the Ball
Oh,
family tweet.
yes.
Let's talk about that.
Dude, so somebody tweeted, it was a picture of all the Ball brothers and LeVar Ball, and they said the fall off should be studied. I feel like I've had this take for a long time. Like, LeVar Ball pulled one of the greatest dad moves of all time. Like, when you look at it, just zoom it out, without LeVar Ball being who he was, pretty much willed his sons to being like first-round draft picks, lottery picks with that. If LeVar Ball wasn't who LeVar Ball was, LaMelo Ball is not getting the coverage he got in fucking Latvia and Australia. Like, name one other Australian basketball player right now that you could that you've even seen a highlight of.
Josh Giddey.
But I'm saying right now, like there are young kids that went over to Australia trying to do what LaMelo Ball did. Used to see a highlight every other day of what he was doing at the IMG Academy, what he did in Latvia, like what he did in without LeVar Ball's press push of these kids, they're not lottery picks. There's no way.
I think Lonzo would have been, but
I don't think he would have been second overall though. That push was like, okay, now I want to watch UCLA game because I want to see this kid's son that
Yeah,
LeVar Ball is telling me he's the best point guard in the country.
he was so damn good though.
But
at
he was
UCLA.
good, but
Yeah.
without that press, like LeVar Ball literally 2 lottery picks, his company got blown up from the inside out and then just fell back. Was on Colin Cowherd, was on ESPN. Like without doing that, like he literally willed his sons to being lottery picks. Obviously they had the skill to then show it once they got there, but like without him doing what he did, training the way he did, letting them take the path the way they did, like I don't think they're where they are right now with millions of dollars and being able to be set for the rest of their lives.
I don't
That's-
think that the original tweet was disregarding any of the things that LeVar did more than they are disregarding what they're doing now.
Do you think it was like Big Baller brand? Like they're saying the fall of Big Baller?
I mean,
Because
yeah,
the fall off of the Ball family, LaMelo Ball is going to be an all-star probably for the next 5 years. Like once they figure out what they're doing in Charlotte, like that kid is unconscious. I mean, Lonzo just got fucked.
Yeah,
like,
people forget that
freak
Lonzo
injury.
Ball was the difference maker on
Was
that Bulls
balling,
team.
dude.
Like we were the 1 seed in the East, and then he got hurt and then fell off
when
2 years ago.
Dude, when
Like
he had
it's
the,
up to the All-Star break, we were 1 in the East, and
When
then
he
he
had
got
the
hurt and we
afro.
couldn't.
what
He got hurt right before the
When
All-Star break. I
fuck were
think
the Bulls
Yeah.
won in the East?
we were 1. We were the best team in the East that year up until the All-Star break, and then went in the shitter.
That shocks me.
when
yeah.
the fuck were the Bulls
Yeah,
won in the East?
what? That's nuts.
It happened.
But like, I'm just confused. Like, I feel like that was the greatest dad performance of all time when it comes to athletes. I think without LeVar Ball, like they're just the Ball brothers.
Yeah,
There'd be
but
like one tweet of like, oh, the Ball, dude. When they first played each other in the NBA, dude, there was national coverage of a Hornets fucking Pelicans game.
yeah,
That game doesn't even sniff national TV now.
no.
Like that was major news.
But where are they now? Where's LeVar now?
That's what I'm saying. He fell back. Did his job.
Did he?
His
do
sons are
job?
millionaires. Can take care of themselves now. So
The
now
one
he's
thing-
like, you know what?
One thing that I don't love that he did was that he took Lonzo's money from his first contract to get that house and restart Big Baller Brand,
Yeah, that
which I
was
kind
dumb.
of don't love.
But then
at all.
Lonzo got 2 more contracts after that, and now he's straight.
Yeah, but
as
I
an
just think
era.
that that's like if you're like the dad and like want to set an example, like taking your kid's money.
Well, he was never a
right
good
into the
example.
league, That's I think he was trying to be.
I don't think he was ever trying to be a good example. He was literally just like, I'm going to propel my sons to the point where like I can now
Yeah.
not even have to be a father. Because now it's like whatever, dude. Fuck
Yeah.
whatever.
I mean, like,
3 professional athletes, 1 family, 2 lottery picks. 1 that probably would have made the league if he didn't steal something from somewhere in China. Like
He
Bot.
ain't make, he's ass.
But he made the
like,
G League, like got summer contracts. Like, dude, without that, fucking, I'll see you later. They're just the Thompson brothers. You'd be like, oh, they played in the Ignite League. That's sick. Now they're in the NBA.
I just think that
They don't televise when the Thompson brothers play each other.
I think that both of you are right in your takes. I mean, he did his job. He took a step back, but also kind of fell off.
And they, I mean, yeah, I guess the fall off. But
Yeah.
I mean, they're in the league.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just I haven't heard from LeVar in like 5 years. I feel like.
But I think that's the point, though, is what I'm making. Like,
You ever
he's-
watch the show? What's the show called they had?
Ball in the Family.
Ball in the
Yeah,
Family
yeah,
was
yeah,
sick, dude.
yeah.
I tuned in like almost every week that it came
Yeah.
out because I wanted to see who was good with LaMelo. That's the only reason I liked it. Because I was like, I was a big LaMelo guy.
Someone said it's a smart fall off. It kind of is.
Yeah, I mean, he did his job. There's no point in like
There's
being
not
this
much-
Well, that's what
guy
I'm saying. It's not
anymore.
even a fall off. It's just like he did his job. So
There's
yeah,
not
good.
much more for him to do.
Like that's what I'm saying.
Once he has another kid.
Could you imagine? I got another one. He's like on Colin Coward again. This one's gonna be the
He's
best.
got to wait 18 years.
Literally, like, dude, he propelled them to be like. He was like, if you thought Lonzo was good, you haven't seen LiAngelo. And then it was like, if you thought they were good, you should see my youngest son LaMelo. And then it was like, oh, now I gotta see LaMelo play. And the
Dude,
kid's pulling from fucking
You
the
know what's
logo.
gonna be crazy is when holy fat girls with another 10.
Fat
He's still
girls.
celebrating.
Let's
that.
Bang.
He's still celebrating that.
Still
tomorrow
celebrating.
bang.
Let's fucking go.
It's gonna be weird when fucking Deuce Tatum's lacing him up, and when-
I don't know. That kid doesn't seem like he's got an athletic bone in his
they're
body.
already working on his developmental plan.
No, dude.
Yeah, they are.
No.
Do you know who's gonna be raw? Adonis, Drake's kid.
No, you know, it's
That
actually going to
kid's
be
gonna
all
be rough.
Gilbert Arenas' son that just dropped 50 in the in-state tournament championship.
Really?
Dude,
What's
he's
his face?
Fucking gross.
Carmelo's kid's really good too.
Yeah, he might come to Providence.
Really?
Took a visit.
That'd be kind of sick.
Dude, no, but like Gilbert Arenas' son, you should look it up. He literally just dropped 50 last night in like a state final.
Really?
Dude, disgusting. Like yamming on kids. Gross. And Gilbert has been training him since he was like 8 years old.
Yeah.
And apparently Gilbert's the guy where if you have a son, you like want him. Like LeBron had Gilbert check out both his sons because apparently Gilbert's like just crazy good at training.
Really?
He like went to Bronny's game and was like, gave him the whole rundown of like what
Wow.
he needs to work on. And then like Bronny spent a summer with Gilbert.
What's Bronny gonna do?
Yeah,
bro?
that worked.
Surely he's not getting drafted this year.
Someone made a good point. I forget who it was in the NBA, but they were like, if you take away his stats, Bronny's definitely an NBA prospect, is what they were saying. Like he's only playing half the game, but if you look at his like build, how athletic he is, what he can do on the floor, like he's an NBA prospect. And I think people are forgetting that because they're just looking at his stats. But dude, he's junk.
Someone said Trent's son's gonna be a FanDuel VIP at age 10.
He's got the private jet like that guy on TikTok. He's like, FanDuel, fool me out.
Dude, did you see the video of the guy Raz who was at the fucking Sixers game and he like showed Buddy Hield that he like took his threes?
No,
You didn't see this video?
no.
Well, it's like so stupid and misleading because like when I saw the video, I obviously thought it was real. I thought it was kind of cool. But then you look deeper into it. So he's like courtside and he's like, "Buddy, I need your threes." And he shows him a slip. And then it proceeds to show Buddy like splashing a three, and then the dude wins 10K. But Buddy Hield that 1.5 threes was never even on Prize Picks. And if you look at the video, the font is like Times New Roman on the font. It says Buddy Hield 1.5, and then he like typed out 3-pointers made.
No, dude.
Dude, and it has millions of likes. And it's just the most botted shit ever because it's
That's
clearly
so-
fucking fake.
That's so.
I need to show you that.
That's so about it.
But yeah, that shit was dude, yeah, and someone was bitching yesterday about Alex Caruso going under and going 0 for 7, and Caruso like quote tweeted it saying you should have just took the under.
Dude. All right, so he's banned now.
Also,
the minute you address sports betting, you're banned.
Also, why are you betting on Alex Caruso?
He was
Like-
doing it for a while.
Yeah, he was turning green.
Yeah, but
Printing.
like he turns green, like he could take 0 shots in a game. Like that's the type of player he is. Like
Yeah.
he could literally not shoot one time
That's true.
and not be surprised.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
He's PJ Walker if he was young. That's
Wow.
exactly how he plays.
I actually have had this take for a long time, just thinking like Corey Maggette and Alex Caruso. And from early book days, I'm convinced there's one NBA player in the history of the NBA that has played that I am convinced I could clamp, lock down, like stop him from getting close to his averages. And it was, who is that? Campazzo. Fucking Campazzo.
Yeah.
I'm convinced I could
Dude,
fucking
I
clamp
think that he
guy.
would torch you.
No, when
I
I was
think
on
that
the
he's-
Nuggets, dude, I would watch him and be like, dude, I'm
Dude.
literally putting a seatbelt on this
So I-
small little fuck.
I watched him play in FIBA actually in Vegas. He's on Argentina. He was disgusting.
Dude, I'm putting him in a
like
seatbelt.
disgusting.
I'm literally putting him in a seatbelt, like literally seatbelting Campazzo. Facundo, right? Remember that little fuck on the Nuggets?
Yeah.
Dude, seatbelt, like seatbelt, and I might score like 4 points on him. Like I'm convinced.
I feel like you'd have to take on like a big man, but like then you couldn't stop him in the
a
post.
big man. I'd get fucking eaten by the big men of
But,
today.
dude,
They
but
can,
like the
yank
guards will
threes.
just walk past you.
Dude, Campazzo's not walking past me.
He's pretty quick.
wooden. I might cookie him. I might feint him this way, and then when he goes back, beep.
I would
don't
love
know.
to see that.
don't
All
know.
right. Well, last thing before we move to the slate. See, Arch Manning is like opting out of NCAA football.
Yeah.
This is the weirdest shit ever. It wants to focus more on football.
What?
Maybe just don't buy the game.
I mean, the guy in front of you might be the cover athlete. Like, you're what?
I saw a tweet where it was like, Arch Manning, when he finds out you don't have to live inside the console.
And it's just a
just
little,
like-
yeah. He was like, he was like, but I don't understand the logic.
How much are they giving him? $500.
Well, I saw Big Cat tweeted it, and it like made kind of sense. I guess if you look at it like this, I think he was making a joke, but like Arch Manning is 19 years old, like it might make sense. Big Cat was like, if I was in a video game, I'd play it all the time.
And not focus on anything else.
Yeah,
which
so
is fair.
maybe.
But also, I guarantee that there's someone in his ear
But what is the narrative?
that they're
if
using
you
his
take
image
$500
and likeness for $500. I think that's probably what it is.
But everyone's doing it.
Yeah, but he's not starting, so there's no point. Like he's not like
Exactly.
a
So
main
what-
player.
like, you're
But then
not
why
even
take
starting.
$500 just to like for people to make money off you? That's probably
Because you have the fattest NIL deal probably in Texas.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. It makes no sense.
I would guess that that's why.
But the narrative of focusing on football is fucking crazy. You're not even going to play this year.
Yeah, bro.
Like, what are you focusing on?
That is true.
If anything, you
That
should
is
want to
true.
be in the game because you're not even going to play.
Yeah, get
So
some
you might as well
rest.
like sub quit out and like
Yeah.
see what you could do. I think he was going to be embarrassed by his overall.
Yeah, maybe.
Like, I genuinely think he like maybe they were like, yeah, you're going to be like a 71. He was like, nope,
I'm out.
not putting my face on that.
Yeah,
Wait till next year when you have to make me an 85 because I'm the starter at Texas.
Yeah.
that's.
I think
just-
he's scared of the overall. Is what I think.
I mean, at least give us a better excuse.
Yeah.
Focusing on football when it's like all you have to do is check a box.
I would rather him just say, "I don't want my fucking name for $500 on that shit."
Way more.
Yeah.
I guarantee that that's the reason. Because the
But then say that.
focusing on football thing is so dumb. Like, there's no
Insane.
way.
I'm pretty sure all you'd have to do is just respond to an email. Be like, yep.
Yeah,
And then you
sure.
get $500 wired and they just put your face in the game.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
what, dude? All right, let's serve some slate.
No Ben Simmons.
No Ben Simmons. We'll push
Okay.
Ben to tomorrow because there's already 11:24.
Okay.
All right, I went through the college basketball slate. I want to talk through some games. I want to hear you talk about the NBA a little bit. Here's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to take Illinois at home. I just feel like the only team that I will fade in what we call sharp spots is Purdue. They were this same spread last year against Indiana in Indiana. And it was like, dude, you take Purdue plus 2.5.
What
That's the freest bet. They lost by like 15.
Jeez. That's
So
tough
the only
to
team that
start.
I'm confident fading in sharp spots is Purdue. And this feels like a sharp spot taking Illinois. So I want to be on Illinois. I think North Carolina minus 14.5 is a great look against Notre Dame.
Mm.
This Notre Dame team is fucking
Trash.
moose. Like moose. And like all UNC has to do is have a late run in the second half and it's fucking over, or just blow their doors off in the first half. The next one I'm going to take is probably going to be a Twitter VIP play from everyone you follow. But I'm taking Alabama against Florida in the not sharp spot. Again, the better team in March. We're now in March, officially in March. And I don't know if Purdue is that much better than Illinois, I'll be honest. I've seen Illinois dismantle some teams pretty badly. But Alabama's a better team against Florida.
Mm.
Might take that over too, because we know Alabama might score 100 if they're on.
These unranked home favorites
It's over.
have not been doing their jobs.
No.
It's over.
It is shit's over.
We could have got USC at plus Jake.
Could have got like so many
South
things, dude.
Carolina. plus
Could have got Kentucky.
There was a
Maryland plus
week
Jake.
where none of it hit. I think it was
None of
last week. Not one fucking underdog or favorite unranked at home. One.
That is insane.
Yeah. And I was on every single one of them.
And I'm going to tell you what you do next. You take Providence minus 8.5
Oh,
going
oh
into
my
Georgetown.
goodness.
We're playing Georgetown. We're playing
Again.
Georgetown.
Okay.
Brother.
We're taking Ed Cooley's head off. Like, this is the one time. This is the one time.
You say that every time.
No. The last two times I said, it's going to be a massacre. It's going to be what, but this is Ed Cooley. And like, we already established at our house that we fucking hate Ed Cooley. And like, now we're going into his house. And Georgetown, dude, I don't even know if they have life in that locker room anymore. I don't even know if these kids want to play basketball anymore. You watch their games.
I think if they could get up for one game, though, it's this game.
Thoughts on this dude's name in chat? Shelly Top Mikey Bottom.
Dude, I was literally
Yeah,
talking about
talking
that
about
yesterday
that,
during BT. I was like, that is an insane name.
Someone took their time, entered an email to associate with this account, typed in username Shelly Top Mikey Bottom, and clicked submit. Sorry.
And giggles
Problem.
every time we bring it up. I guarantee he's like, fuck yeah, that's why I did it, dude.
W name he said.
He literally loves it. Syracuse has kind of been my little wagon. I think we're getting close to March. They might get a bid if they keep playing well. I like 9.5 going into Clemson. I know Clemson normally had a big spread, covers those big spreads, but I kind of like Syracuse plus 9.5, Providence minus 7.5. Josh, I think we gotta go back to Ole Miss on the road at plus
Dude,
chicken.
I was literally,
Don't say Georgia.
I was just gonna tell you Georgia money line.
No,
So that means that Ole Miss is winning.
no, dude. I
Is
really
Josh
like
a
Ole
fake
Miss.
god now?
Whenever me and Mikey have disagreed, he wins.
I think I'll tell you exactly what it is. Going quickly down that late slate, and then I want to hear what you got to say, Trent. Auburn covers against Mizzou. You guys are losing out. Minus 11.5.
Did we play today?
Yeah, in Mizzou. I
don't
think
even pay
Auburn
attention.
covers.
You don't even give a
I think
fuck.
Auburn covers 11.
Yeah,
Auburn's
for
a
sure they
wag,
cover
bro.
11.
Yeah,
For
I
sure.
think you could take Kansas State in a sharp spot going into Kansas at plus 10.5. I feel like those teams always play each other tight.
I feel like that's kind of a short spread for that Auburn game.
Not really. Auburn's kind of struggled on the road, and Mizzou's been covering sneaky spreads for like no reason.
Yeah.
Well,
a couple times, yeah.
yeah,
It's just like a lot more than normal.
Yeah, a lot, like way more than
Yeah.
normal.
It was like 0% hit rate.
You know what?
that
dude?
might be the only game that I like.
You know what I'd like a lot? Plus Chicky, who
Oh,
I think can
fuck.
win.
Dude, when Josh says leave the.
I mean, I
points
like
at
the
door.
points. I like the points too. It's a lot of points, but I think Air Force against Wyoming today.
Yeah.
No, dude. We
Could
don't
do some
bet on the
damage.
armed forces.
They suck.
That rule might have changed.
That line's kind of short.
Yeah.
Dude, you know what, bro? I used to be so dialed in with the West Coast Conference. What's it fucking called? Like,
The-
I think it's literally called the West Coast
yeah.
Conference.
Nevada games used to be my like bread and butter.
They're the Mountain West.
Wow, they're
Mountain
plus
West.
5.5.
They're Mountain West, yeah.
Sorry, that's what it was.
There is a WCC though. Who's
Oh,
in the
yeah.
WCC?
The WCC's like, is that Gonzaga and all that?
Yeah,
Is
I-
that?
yeah, I think you're right.
I haven't been on the right side of a goddamn Nevada game all year.
You like Boise minus 5.5?
Bro,
It's a crazy spread.
I don't even know what to say about that game. It's just I picked the wrong side of it every time.
That's a plan B, Josh. You got one?
yeah. There's two plan Bs.
Yeah, I think. Okay, I mean, you have to take UNLV.
That's a weird.
I was already thinking. I
Yeah.
think we take San Diego State and just like better team in March.
Yeah.
Dude, but I feel like UNLV is kind of playing for to get hot during the tournament. It's the only chance they get in. San Diego State's in.
Yeah, but I don't think like a team like San Diego State though. You want like
Hot.
good
They wanna
seeding
get
going
hot.
into March.
All right, we can go to the other game.
Yeah, what do you like?
Dude, that's a weird.
Dude,
ass
so
spread.
like
Oh my
5.5
God,
is
yeah.
fucking crazy. And I think Nevada's been red hot.
I know. I don't even know. How about we go over in that game?
Blackshear playing is kind of important.
Wow.
I doubt it. With that line, I doubt it. Let me look.
They still have Jared Lucas though. Yeah, like it doesn't
That dude's a bucket.
bucket. I mean, yeah, I don't mind that over to be honest.
I think. Oh, because I took Colorado State, and was it Jared
You got-
Lucas that hit that?
No, you
fucking-
got Moose. shitting on
Moose.
Colorado State.
That's Moose Knuckle.
That's literally Moose Knuckle. No, yeah, that was Jared Lucas that hit that buzzer beater on you
God.
from the
damn.
logo.
Is that dude league bound?
You got soul sucked 2 buzzer beaters
Yeah.
in one night.
Oh, 2 in one night, and the night before also, because it was South Carolina against Mississippi State. Buzzer
Yup.
beater. Kentucky against
Kentucky was the same night as Nevada, though.
Yeah. Yes.
And you got lucky with the Cavs buzzer beater because you were on the
yes.
Cavs.
Yes. 3 buzzer beaters in one night, and I was on the right side of one of them, but it didn't
You
matter.
had 1 and 2 on buzzer beaters.
Yeah.
Do you have anything on the NBA really quick before we wrap?
You know,
Any systems? I feel like you normally have an NBA system.
any systems?
Mavs Pacers over might be a
That
fucking
was
free way.
My eyes landed right on that. I will say though, we got Taco Tuesday promos on Brandon Ingram today. Nobody's been on Ingram the last 4 games, and I've been on him every single time, and he's been absolutely free as fuck. Everyone's seeing that green chart and voted for him from the Taco today. Going to Toronto, somehow, some way, he's not getting 22 points.
Toronto's hard to play in too.
Hard to play him.
Sneaky hard to play in.
Yeah.